In the second set of the final, scores are level at 9 apiece. Pioneer had already won the first set.
And this is developing into an epic set, and Sparta realise that if they are to defend their title, they really must win this set, Bill Barker.
Yes, it's amazing how the game can actually fluctuate. You know, 1 minute you can be in the lead by 5 points, and before you know it, you've lost those 5 points, and you're back to even again. It's can be quite dynamic.
That's exactly what we're seeing here in this second set, as the score is ebbing and flowing in favour of each team, and at the moment it couldn't be tighter at 9-all. The advantage must lie with Pioneer, having already won that first set, and consequently there is far more pressure on Sparta than there is on the home team at the moment.
Yes, I would say it's so much easier going into a game being the underdogs. You've got nothing to lose, really, and Sparta being the national champions from last year, they'll certainly be under the pressure, and I'm sure they're feeling it at the moment.
Here we see a timeout call with the score 11-9 in favour of Sparta. And let's have a listen to what Bill Webb has to say to his players.
Yeah, so making far too much hard work for the outside. That's good thing for 4 to 3 minutes, right? He's got to split them up a bit. Work on their talk, come on, can't get the communication going. That's their game, right? It's their errors that are leading back in encouragement. Okay? We're missing a few serves. Make sure. Keep it up, kick up!
So back in action after the timeout with Sparta ahead by 11-9. Sparta playing in the red as we see Fiona Carlin going for the smash. Confusion in the Pioneer ranks. 3 of their players on their knees on the floor, and they couldn't keep the ball off the floor either. 12-9. It's a useful 3-point advantage that Sparta have. Remember, first to 15 must win by 2 points. So good chance here for Sparta to get back in the match. It hasn't been a happy week for them here at the Pioneer Stadium, especially with their men, and their women are in trouble here as well, having dropped that first set. But just at the moment, they're enjoying one of their more successful periods at 13-9. And that was always going to be too low from Pauline Tuavera into the net. They've lost their service. Bad error at a crucial time in this, late in the second set.
And the height of the net being 2 meters 24. Again, one of the Pioneer women being pulled out for lifting the ball. The court dimensions being 18 meters by 9 meters.
Oh, a great rally, and it was capped off by a superb smash there from Shelley Addison, and it's 14-9, so set point here for Sparta to make it 1 set all.
The tip-up block.
Here comes Addison again. Yes, she's done it. So the second set goes to Sparta, who bounced back to take it at 15-9 after losing the first at 15-8. And we certainly have a game on our hands here at the Pioneer Stadium. 1 set all. It's the best of 5 sets. The fourth set underway here at the Pioneer Stadium in front of a large crowd, with the Pioneer team playing in the white strip, getting plenty of support here at their home venue, and they're up by 2 sets to 1, having taken the first at 15-8 and the third at 15-7. They lost the second. And first point in this fourth set going to Sparta of Auckland in the red, playing from the right-hand side.
Well, Pioneer have the serve now. They'll be looking for a good start. They can get 5 points or so up. They'll have quite a good psychological advantage.
That tends to have been the pattern in this final. We've seen Pioneer start, certainly the first and the third sets, far better than Sparta, jumping out very quickly to a 4- and 5-0 lead, from which Sparta have never really been able to recover. But this time it's Sparta that have won the first point, and that seems to play an important psychological part in determining the outcome of these sets. A very good rally, and in the end it was Pioneer that prevailed. So it's 1-1 at the start of this fourth set. It's a must-win set as far as Sparta is concerned. If they don't win this set, the match is all over. It's the three front court players there for Pioneer.
It's their first job is to block that ball. As soon as it comes over, a free ball comes over, they've got to scramble back and get ready for the spike.
There's the set from Lee Cockrell, number 1 for Sparta, but a very good block at the net by number 6, Tony Cameron. And it's 3-1 now to Pioneer. Here's Tracy Frame with the service still. Addison, a good spike from number 12, Shelley Addison. A key member in this Sparta team. The most experienced member in the New Zealand team as well.
Well, they can't really afford to do that, not in the third set.
So Leanne Carlin with her serve, which was too strong, giving the service back to Pioneer. And so we're seeing this same pattern emerge here in this fourth set as well. Pioneer grabbing the initiative early on.
They've got a very strong front row at the moment too, so they'll be looking to use that and making the points here now.
John Craig, chief referee in this match. Mary Edmondson and Netta Bird at the net. And the spike coming from Tony Cameron. The score remains 4-2 in favour of Pioneer, but service comes back to the Christchurch team, and it is Cameron with the serve. Cockrell just going for the little tip, but Cameron was there to receive it. Cockrell setting it up again for Addison.
It was a good combination play there by Shelley Addison, coming in around the back for a tandem.
And Bird setting it up, but a very good block by Tuavera at the net with Cockrell. Addison, Cockrell, Carlin with the spike. This is a very good rally. Carlin and Tuavera just tips it over, and it's service back with Sparta at 3-4 in the fourth set. Addison. And very good spike there from Mary Edmondson. There she is, easily the oldest player on the court at 36 years of age. But she's stamped her authority and her excellence on this match, despite her seniority in years. In fact, Edmondson at 36 years of age is nearly twice the age of the youngest player in this match, 19-year-old Fiona Carlin. Captain of the Pioneer team as well, and I'm sure would dearly love to win this final this afternoon, because her team was beaten in the championship final in 1987 by Sparta in very convincing fashion, but today it's been Pioneer that have called the tune. And there's Edmondson in the fray again. The ball is still in play as long as it doesn't touch the ceiling.
It was a nice set, high to the open. Gave the spiker a lot of time to eye the ball up and come in for the spike.
And break and play here as Sparta make a substitution. Lindy Daly comes on, and Leanne Carlin has gone off. Here's the new woman on the court, number 8, Lindy Daly.
Quite important for the coach to know about a substitution, because you can only substitute your player once.
Another substitution. This is the second being made in the space of 2 minutes by John Howard, the Sparta coach.
He'll be looking to upset the Pioneer team, to slow them down.
Lee Cockrell comes off, and the new setter, there she is, number 4, Megan Reynolds, another teenager. So there's two 19-year-olds on the court now for Sparta. So with Cockrell and Carlin off the court, they've lost a little bit of experience here at the moment. Timeout called by Bill Webb, the coach of the Pioneer team. I wouldn't imagine he'd be coached with too many worries just at the moment. His team has played exceptionally well throughout this match. They're ahead by 2-1 and they're leading 9-3, so they're only 6 points away from winning this championship crown.
Yes, they certainly look very confident, the Pioneer team. Lots of smiles.
And they look a very unified team as well. The players supporting each other all the time. And it's certainly reflected in their play and on the scoreboard. And now it really is getting desperation stage here for Sparta. They're a long way behind in this fourth set, and the time is starting to run out.
Well, the pressure is starting to show now. I mean, at national final, you shouldn't really see balls being served out, and being 9-3 down, Sparta can't afford to do that.
Stakes coming from Pioneer as well as Annetta Bird. Maybe the pressure's getting to her as well. And so it's back with the Fiona Carlin for Sparta. Is the set from Bird and Cameron with the spike. Ellison with the spike, but the block, superb block at the net there from number 7, Tracy Frame, who has the service. Score remains at 9-3. And beautiful spike there from Louise Green. Timed her jump to perfection, right over the top of the ball, and smashed it away, as they say, for a winner. 10-3. Things looking really good now for Pioneer. Well, there's a lot of happy faces in the crowd here at the Pioneer Stadium, but there's some gloomy faces. Tom Miller on the left and Herbert Chang, members of the Spartan men's team. And it hasn't been a happy week for the Sparta club, men or women. The men were put out of the championships in the semi-finals, and one of their players was banned here for hitting one of the referees earlier in the week, and now the Spartan women look as if they're going to lose their crown as well in the women's final. Down by 3-12 in this fourth set to Rivera with the dig, but it's all one-way traffic now at 13-3. It's Pioneer in sight of the championship crown for 1988, just 2 points away from victory.
And John Howard taking time out. He'll be trying to unsettle the Pioneer team, but at 13-3, they've got a very, very difficult job.
This is Bill Webb.
2 points, 2 points.
Work on us. Keep us strong. This is what we worked for, girls. 2 more, push.
There's the half look of anguish on the face there of number 6, Fiona Carlin, which I think says it all as far as Sparta are concerned. They realise and they know that they're a beaten team, and it's really just going through the final ritual here. There it is. It's 14-3, so we're at match point. Just 1 point away from victory for the Pioneer women of Christchurch and the national championship crown for 1988.
Pioneer have a strong front row up at the moment, and they'll be looking to block the next ball. But that sweet moment of victory has just been delayed a little as service goes back to Sparta at 3:14. So it would need very much a modern miracle to rescue the dwindling fortunes here of Sparta. Down 3:14. Cockrell, the nicely
The nice dig there from Bird keeps the ball in play for Pioneer. Set up by Cockrell again. Addison with the spike. Here comes Green with the spike, and yes, again she's found a hole in that Sparta defence. Fiona Carlin couldn't get to it, so it's match point for the second time for Pioneer. Megan Berry with the serve. Carlin with the dig, the tip there from Addison, but it's out, and so Pioneer of Christchurch have taken the national crown for 1988, winning the fourth set by 15-3 and taking this championship final against the defending champion Sparta in 4 sets.
Well, there we are, a little bit of an upset there in Christchurch in a very popular home